What's up, folks? Sean the Average Angler. Today we got a great video for you. If you didn't see Takumi Ito's win and the very interesting rigging technique he was doing, I'm bringing it to you. Stay tuned. We'll get right to it. You're gonna like this one. This is different than anything else I've seen. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Thanks for tuning in, and we are back, and today we are going to go over a way to rig, a different way to rig things like the Geecrack Bellows Shad. Is that the Bellows Gill? That's the Bellows Gill. The OSP Doe Live SS Gill. The Raid Hira Tailor. These are all similar type baits. And this is the Nori's, what do they call it? Flip Cogill. For those of you that watch Bassmaster, you may have seen a very interesting rig that Takumi Ito was fishing. And nothing new there, right? Takumi tends to fish a lot of interesting rigs. And that's because a lot of these rigs coming out of Japan aren't real well known to us here in the States. They managed to keep them quiet. So this requires a Bellows Gill, Bellows Shad, any of the other ones I showed you. This will work on beaver style baits, okay? Now, the second thing is the Neko Hack. Okay, and what that is it's this little needle looking thing here, okay? What you're gonna do is take it and push it up through the middle of the bait. And the bottom of it, the flat side here, has two little spikes in it, if you can see those, to help it hold in the plastic. And you just pull it through the top there. And these come in three different sizes: small, medium, and large. And the reason being is there is a hook hole in there. All right, we're there. I like to use the Jungle Wacky in a 2-aught. You can use a nekorig hook. He used it was essentially, I believe, the Ryugi version of this hook. Okay, which has the wire keepers, kind of like a wacky Senko hook. And then you're just going to rig this through the hole in that spike. Now with my eyesight, I'm going to fix this because I went through the white spot on the bottom, but it came right out right where I didn't want it to come out of on the top. This rigging really allows you to fish this bait in a manner that fish aren't used to seeing it fished. The other thing it does is it creates a stable platform so you don't go through plastics. Okay, it'll get you a few more bites per bait. And who doesn't want that? Because these things are 10 bucks a piece. These glasses aren't cutting it with this light. No, darn it, I just had it. All right, put it through the hole. In that spike, and your hook sticks up out of there, and you just break that spike off above it, like so, and there you go. Now, you need one other thing to make this complete, and that is a Neko weight. And I was at the tackle store the other day, and they make these things really, really heavy now. I was surprised how big they were. Now, I would suggest the screw-in type for these, okay? This is just a push-in type, but they have the screw-in type, which will help it stay better. Or you can just use a big nail. I have always liked the big nails because they're inexpensive, they do the job, but you kind of want the weight at the nose. What that's going to do is it's going to make your bait glide. And when these glide, they tend to move in a circle. You can't see me doing that because I'm below the camera, but it spiral, right? It's going to make it spiral. And then all these little ribs move around slowly. Now, I used a medium on this. From what it looks, a large might be a little easier to rig, and you can turn that to fish it this way if you wanted to. Okay, I don't know why you would. I think this is the right way to do it. But anyway, because of the weight of the bait, you can fish this on a bait caster. I still suggest lighter line because it's going to allow the bait to spiral and fall more naturally than if it was heavier line. Say 12-pound test should be good, right? That's pretty much what I use, 10 and 12. I will throw these on a spinning rod. Depends on how deep you're fishing it, how much nose weight you want to put in it. This one is a 1/8 ounce. This is going to give you a pretty slow fall. They make them quite big now. I didn't look at some of them, but I mean, they were long and they were big. But this is a great technique. Not many people are doing it yet because it's new. It's new to the United States. The last tournament, shoot, I don't remember where it was. But Takumi Ito, the one he won, this is one of the baits he was throwing, okay? It's a great way to catch them. Trust me, I didn't think, what the hell, the fish seeing that? But this little tail gets back there kicking. All these ribs on the side are moving. They're pretty cool. And if you get into the doe live, you've got tails to kick. You have a flat side and a rounded side. So these are going to glide really, really well. The Hira Tailor, little different tail. If you see the tail here, okay, a little tail that can kick. Also ribbed. The Noris, and these ones are a little hard to get right now. These are made for people with small fingers. The Noris has kicktails, okay? If you look at it, it's like a double-sided fish, right? Except it's got the kicktails there. So same thing here. This would have been an easier one to show you because it's not ribbed. The rib ones are a little bit harder to rig because the ribs get in your way, but it's a good way to prolong your baits. Great way to fish for suspended fish. On the bottom fish, it doesn't matter. This is a presentation that the fish have not seen a lot of. Get out there, give yourself a try. I got these at Tackle Warehouse, Coyote Bait and Tackle. If you live in the Bay Area, they've got them. This is the bulk pack. They also make a smaller pack. Comes in sizes small, medium, and large. I only bought medium and large. Again, the hook, I suggest the owner Jungle Wacky. This is a 2/0. On this bait, that's a lot of plastic. Other baits, you can go all the way down to a size 2. I've done this with beavers, a beaver style bait. I really like the Strike King Rage Bug one because it's got kicking tails, but they'll do the same thing. Anything with that type of profile that's going to glide, okay? And you can flip this. You can get on bigger weights and flip it if you want and give it the same presentation, right? Sean the Average Angler, we're thinking outside the box here. Let's go catch some fish. Thanks for watching.